This is the AI News Flash for August 10th, 6 a.m. UTC. First up, NVIDIA is reported to be investing up to $3 billion in Lancium, a Texas power infrastructure developer. The information broke the story on August. The structure is $2 billion upfront for roughly a 20% stake, plus a further $1 billion tied to grid hookup milestones, which could lift the holding to about 30%. Lancium is valued at around $10 billion. Blackstone owns about half after investing more than $500 million, and the company is weighing an initial public offering in 2027. Lancium has about 4 gigawatts of power already under contract in Texas, with sites in development for up to 15 gigawatts more. Its centerpiece is the Clean Campus in Abilene, the first site of Stargate, the giant project backed by OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle. The 1,000-acre campus is engineered for 8 buildings holding roughly 400,000 NVIDIA AI chips, with each building supporting up to 50,000 GB200 NVL72 units, for 1.2 gigawatts in total. So the company selling the chips is now buying into the electricity that runs them. The bottleneck in AI has moved from compute to power, and the supplier's own capital allocation confirms it. Second, Samsung Electronics has been quietly developing its own humanoid robots and last month formed a new RX Robotics division reporting directly to the CEO. Korean outlets ZDNet Korea and Mail Business reported the move, and TrendForce summarized it on the 10th. The division reports straight to Chief Executive T.M. Rowe, and the work is being run inside Samsung, separate from its subsidiary Rainbow Robotics. The internal project is said to be at an advanced stage already. On personnel, Lee Dong-jian, a former Hyundai Motor executive who previously led Boston Dynamics operations, was appointed last month to head Samsung's robotics strategy team. The company is also recruiting outside talent at Samsung Research America and its Beijing Research Center. A giant in smartphones and memory is pulling physical AI into the parent company rather than leaving it to a subsidiary. It puts Korea's largest manufacturer directly into a humanoid market where Chinese makers currently lead on volume production. Third, the BBC has reported a wide gap between tech leaders who say AI means less work and what their own staff describe. Workers at OpenAI and Anthropic told the BBC that sprints can stretch on for many weeks and top 90 hours of work in a 7-day period. At Meta, employees said they were abruptly pushed onto AI teams treated as urgent, with people describing it as being drafted because they were given no choice, working into the night and on weekends and feeling on call the rest of the time. The sharpest detail concerns the 4-day week. OpenAI publicly urged other companies to test a 4-day week with no change in pay, arguing AI would soon speed up so much human labor that the corporate world should prepare. A former OpenAI technical employee said the firm never actually trialed it, describing frequent crisis meetings, weekend work, and what they called super cutthroat performance reviews. The paradox is that the companies selling the story of lighter work appear to have the longest hours inside them. It suggests measuring the productivity claim against employee hours, not executive statements. Fourth, NTT DOCOMO and Samsung Electronics announced on the 10th that they have successfully validated AI technology that optimizes network quality for each individual user. The technology has AI analyze each user's service usage patterns together with the real-time radio environment, predict a coming drop in quality, and then automatically apply the optimal network settings for that specific user. That differs from the conventional approach of tuning the network uniformly for everyone. The test was a simulation using data gathered in January from DOCOMO's commercial network in Japan and a local 5G test network. The frequency of transmission speed slowdowns fell from 13.1% to 7.2%, roughly a halving. AI RAN is the next generation of radio access network, where AI handles the decisions and the optimization. AI is now reaching past the data center and into the last stretch of the airwaves. That's all for this AI News Flash.